Christmas is that time of the year when you can feel like a kid again, you can indulge, you can have fun with food. So our good friends at Toblerone asked me to come up with a great recipe integrating Toblerone chocolate, something I grew up eating anyways, and I really like their cool new packaging, this time with like little messages. This says, "Hey Mr. Workaholic," which is quite pertinent to me. You can send it to your friends, and there's really like some really cool cheeky messages you can put in there. So today I'm doing a cheesecake, very simple. I'm gonna put in some dark chocolate, some white chocolate, and some milk chocolate right on top as my topping once it's all cooked. I'm gonna take about 1 1/4 cup of graham crackers ground. And then to that, we're gonna add about 1/4 cup of melted butter. We're gonna mix all that in. I like to add a pinch of salt to my crust because that's counterbalances that sweetness. So we're just gonna mix everything together until you have a nicely sticky base that you're gonna push into your pan. So what we want is kind of like a wet sand texture crumble. Now there are many ways to do cheesecakes. This one I'm using eggs, which is why I'm baking them. There's another school of thought that says that you need to bake the crust first. I actually don't mind just doing everything at the same time. Maybe I'm just lazy. Take my pan out, and I'm gonna press it down until I have something nice and uniform. So what I need is about 750 grams of cream cheese, so it amounts to about 3 standard size packs. I'm gonna open those and empty them out into my mixer here. To our cream cheese, we will be adding about 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, about 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. This is a sticky brown sugar, so that's packed brown sugar. And then to that, I'm gonna add about 100 grams of chocolate. So I'm using a mix of white and dark chocolate right here. That chocolate's gonna melt nicely, and you get all those nice little bits of caramel in there as well. That's just gonna melt into our mixture and into our cheesecake. Give that a nice rough chop. I'm gonna add everything into our mix here. Just to bind everything together, I'm gonna put 3 eggs. And I'm gonna whiz everything together until it's nicely combined. Once I have a nice, fine, thick texture, I'm gonna put everything into our pan. Spread that until I have a nice, even top. This goes in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes, or until it's nice and thick, but still moist. So after 30 minutes, the cheesecake is out. We place it in the fridge, or you place it outside for at least 2 hours to just let it firm up and really set down. And while we're doing that, we're gonna do a really quick, dirty icing. So it's a very simple process. We're gonna take about 1/2 bar of butter. I know that seems like a lot, but that's the fun thing about desserts, right? And we're gonna take the same amount of cream cheese. Depending on how sweet you want it, we're gonna start with just a little pinch of salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and you're just gonna mix everything together and whip it together. We're gonna add just a little bit of Toblerone chocolate right inside of it. So I'm gonna take this one here, which is the milk chocolate with almonds, I believe. I'm gonna chop that up as well. So I'm putting 1/2 in, and then we're gonna put 1/2 on top as well. Nice thin shards. All right, let's bring out that cheesecake. We're just gonna get a nice spoonful of our icing here. And then we're gonna finish off with just little shards of our chocolate Toblerone here. Again, you can have fun here by putting different white chocolate, milk chocolate, really up to you. During the holidays, you always look for something sweet, something you can give to people, something you can cook for people at home when they come over. A cheesecake is something that's internationally accepted as gorgeous, beautiful, and tasty that most people actually like. So this one integrates Toblerone chocolate, some white chocolate, some dark chocolate, some milk chocolate. Is just a chocolate overload with a cheesecake. What's not to like about the dish? So please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also please check out my other dessert recipes, and I'll see you guys next time.